Hello, folks. This month we're going to talk about safe browsing and email habits. I think of this conversation as read first, click second, or maybe don't click at all. I want to get people to read various messages that appear on our screens. I want you to take a look at email links and consider if they are valid links or maybe they're part of an attack. Often we work too fast and we pay little attention to messages that appear on our screen. We tend to click through all the messages without reading. Let's consider a few examples. Here's an example of a email that I've created in Outlook. Now you'll notice here, this is an example, very simple email, has some text in it, and there's two links in this email, and both these links go to the same place. They go to www.mybankingwebsite.com. They both go to the same place. So if you were to receive this email, you might think, I could click on either of these links and I'm going to go to the same place. Well, you'll be mistaken. Let's scan over, scan first, click second, and we'll notice when we scan over this link, in the lower left part of the screen, lower left corner, we see that this link has expanded to www.mybankingwebsite.com. That is, in fact, where we expect to go. But now let's look at this second link. We're going to scan over it. It appears the same in text, but now notice this link is going to www.attackerswebsite.com, clearly going to a different place. So it's important to scan over the links before clicking. This type of attack is a very common attack. It's called a web redirection attack. It's taking you to a different place. So make sure you know where the link is pointing you to. If there is any question where the link is taking you to, you should type the link directly into the browser rather than clicking on it in an email or a web page. Enter the link directly into the browser. Now, here's another example. I'm sure a lot of us get asked to update our system all the time, and we receive, in this case, a Java update. Now, the reason we get Java updates is because our browsers use Java. They rely on Java. So Java updates are legitimate, okay? Now, Java is owned by Oracle Corporation, and apparently Oracle has a deal with the company that distributes the Ask toolbar. Now, you'll notice here on this Java update, which is, by the way, a legitimate update, you'll notice that the default condition, it has these options checked, which say install the Ask toolbar in Google Chrome. If I was running Firefox, it would come up saying in Firefox. And then it also says set and keep Ask as my default search provider. And then set and keep Ask as my browser homepage and new tabs page. Okay, now, if you don't read this update carefully, and you just take the Java update, by default, this update, it'll install Java properly, but it's also going to result in changing your browser environment. It will install a toolbar into your browser, change your default search engine, and also change your default browser homepage. If you don't notice this little checkbox, which they're counting on you not noticing, the next time you bring up your browser, your environment will have changed quite a bit. This may have you scratching your head, wondering what has happened. To avoid this problem, read the messages and make sure the checkbox is unchecked. But you have to read the messages. Okay. Now, don't believe everything you read, okay? Here's a example of an email that came in from Citibank, and in this case, Citibank is asking us to update our personal information. Well, Citibank is never going to ask you to update your personal information over an email. This is a crafted scam by an attacker designed to capture your information. And if you were to take some time and mouse over that link, like I just showed you in that email, you're going to see that this link doesn't point to a Citibank web address. It points somewhere else. No reputable company will ever ask you for your account information, passwords, or other personal information in an email. It is important you recognize when you are being socially engineered. Clicking a link can have devastating effects if you are redirected to an attacker's website. Now, we talked about social engineering in the December 2014 Tech Talk. You should review this segment from the LCTV Demand website. Well, that's it for this month. Be productive on your computer, but be safe.